Yeah. 아무 생각 없이 평소와 같이 보통 사람들과 만나 웃고 말하지. 밤이 되면 TV가 내 유일한 친구고 아침 해가 떠오르면 기재서야 잠이 들죠. 너무 초라해 now 널 많이 좋아해 now but 네가 떠난 후 파란 하늘 내 눈에 노랗게 뭐야 그댄 어딨어 아파해요 나 여기 있어 아님 혹시 다른 사람과 다른 사랑 안에 보고 싶어 my baby.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ashraf and I will explain about definition of transformer. Okay, static piece of apparatus with two or more winding reached by electromagnetic induction, which transform a system of alternating voltage and current into another system of voltage and current, usually of different values and at the same frequency, for the purpose of transmitting electric power. Okay, a power transformer is used primarily to couple electrical energy from a power supply line to a circuit system or to one or more component of the system. A power transformer used with solid state circuit is called a rectifier transformer. A power transformer's rating is given in terms of the secondary maximum voltage and current delivering capacity.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Wondershare Filmora. Today I will explain about type of power transformer. That is 5 type of power transformer. The first power of transformer is auto transformer. This transformer have a part of their winding include in the board's input and output circuit, where the voltage is applied across a portion of the winding, and the higher or lower voltage is produced across another portion of the same winding. Next is a isolation transformer. It is used to isolate the grounded conductor of a power line from the chassis or an portion of a circuit load. Next is a leakage transformer. Leakage transformer have a significant higher leakage inductance than other transformer, which can be increased by a magnetic bypass or shunt in the core between primary and secondary winding. It can also adjust with a set screw. Next for the transformer is polyphase transformer. This system required 3-phase transformer to be able to step up or step down voltage. This transformer made of 3 sets of primary and secondary winding, where the 3 primary winding are connected together. The main purpose of this transformer is for grounding and suppression harmonic current. The last type of power transformer is current transformer. Current transformer has a primary coil of 1 or more turn of heavy wire. Secondary coil is a made up of the main turn of the fine wire. Next, by open the clamp and primary is around a current carrying conductor itself as a single turn primary. The secondary and the emitter are conventionally mounted in the handle device.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Shaira bin Zamri. I will explain about the operation of power transformer, which is auto transformer and leakage transformer. It has a single winding with 2 end terminal. Primary will apply across 2 of the terminal, always having 1 terminal in common primary volt. Each develop a voltage in proportion to its number of turns. Voltage and current of auto transformer can be formulation the same as other through winding transformer. One end of the winding is usually connected in common to both the voltage source and electrical load. If one of the center tap is used for the ground, the auto transformer can be used as a plug. There are primary and secondary winding and attached with the core structure. Magnetic flux produced which pass through the magnetic core structure and induce voltage in secondary winding. Some local flux also generate in the current camping primary and secondary winding. These flux are called the leakage flux.
Hi, my name is Nalaja Amani. So today I will present about advantage and disadvantage about the power transformer. Okay, so The advantage of power transformer, the first one, it can be used to step up and step down the voltage. Example, voltage from 110 volt to 120 volt. The second one is apparent power increases since leakage flux reduce. The third one, reduce the budget since you don't have to separate the transformer to step up and step down the voltage for this small amount current.
For the disadvantage, first, the electrical installation is lost due to direct connection between primary and secondary windings. And number two, the internal impedance of an auto transformer is less compared to conventional transformer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening to everyone. My name is Adila binti Yahya. I'm from BEE. Okay, today I'm going to explain the application of power transformer, one example with explanation. It may sound circular, but the application of power transformer invariably involves the transformation of power, which is voltage times current, as opposed to voltage or current alone. Alright, and the power transformer are commonly seen in utility power applications such as power generation, transmission, and distribution and utilization. They also use in wide variety of application from energy R&D to professional sound enforcement and or home audio. Example, small power transmitter normally used in neighborhood. So they normally use within 100 watt, used to match the high output impedance of vacuum tube power amplifier to the lower input impedance of speaker in drive. Okay, the cost transformer usually depends on the manufacturing. It usually between 100 to 1K range.
Today I'm going to present to you about the calculation of transformer. Okay, so basically this is the circuit given. Also this is the instruction, which is 120 volt and 0 degree. The turns ratio being 5 and 1 and ZL 4 ohm and 30 degree. So the first question is find the load voltage. For load voltage, we use this formula, which is ES over EP equal to NS over NP. ES is basically the voltage of secondary coil, EP is the voltage of primary coil. Same as here, NS is number of turn of coil in the secondary part, and this one is for the primary part. Okay, so ES is given, which is 120 volt and 0 degree. So we just insert this value and also the coil here. Okay, the value of coil number of turns. So after we calculate, we get 34 volt and 0 degree. For the second one is the load current. Find the load current. So for the load current, we use the same formula V equal to IR. Just the difference is we want to find the VS, so IS over ZR. So when we move this IS, so we could get IS equal to VS over ZR. So VS is 34 volt and 0 degree divided by ZL. ZL is given here from the question. Okay, so we get the answer for IL, which is 6 ampere and negative 30 degree. Okay, so next is the generator circuit. For generator circuit, we use this formula, which is IP over IS equal to MS over MP. So IP is current from primary and IS is current from secondary. So and NS is turns for secondary and turns from primary. So turns for secondary is 5.1 and for current for IP and IS we change to IL over IG, because this one we want to find the generator. Okay, so IL is we already get the value, which is 6 ampere and negative 30 degree. So we just insert and then we can get this answer, which is 1.2 ampere and negative 30 degree. Okay, next for the power load. We use this formula, which is power equal to IV cos theta. So IV is current times which voltage. So the current is right here and the voltage is right here. So we just times these two value with the cos 30 degree from here. So cos 30 degree, when we change to sec, we can get sec 3 over 2. So this is the answer we get. Thank you. This is the conclusion for the power transformer. Transformer is a device which transforms electrical power at low voltage and vice versa. It works on the principle of mutual induction. Auto transformer consists of coil called primary coil, which is wounded on a laminated soft iron core. Over the primary is wound another coil called secondary coil. Then there are an ideal transformer. An ideal transformer is an imaginary transformer which has no copper loss, no winding resistance, no iron loss in core, and also no leakage flux. Therefore, it gives output power exactly equal to the input power. There are also a distribution transformer where it takes couple of hours to replace, but widespread damage to the transmission system can take days, weeks, or even months to repair.